Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I have an unboxing. I got this from Logan, located in Vermont. Just opened package, put everything on the table here, and here is a note. It says, okay to read on camera. So, it says, hey Jeff, thank you again for the PMP knife. This was a trade I did with someone. I love it. This is just a little thank you package for you. Included is one of my old hunting knives I think you would appreciate. Also a Zippo I couldn't get to work. Ooh, that could be interesting. We'll see what's going on with that in a second. And a pretty cool electrical cross beam lighter. I included some local maple syrup and jerky from my hometown. I know you like fishing, so I included some yum lures. Also an American flag patch from my ACUs. And thank you for the great videos. I can't spell, that's fine, don't worry about that. I certainly can spell. Anyway, my YouTube is Rogue Spartan Tactical. All right, hope you enjoy. From Logan. P.S. Everything has been sanitized, LOL. Thank you so much, Logan, really appreciate it. And also, I'm assuming you served since you have ACUs, so thank you very much for your service. I appreciate that a great deal, as well as many of the viewers watching this video. So yeah, you sent me an awesome little package here. So first, let's take a look at this maple syrup. That is awesome. Huge fan. I don't have pancakes or breakfast items that take maple syrup often, but when I do actually like using real maple syrup. Christina is definitely a fan of fake maple syrup. She just likes it more. But I can definitely get down with this. So this will be my private little stash. Thank you very much for that. That's awesome. I love the bottle too. I'll keep that. Then we have the Zippo. He said he couldn't get this one to work. This is a 2017 model. Looks like it's throwing sparks fine. It looks like the wick is pretty charred. All right, this could be a common problem. Once your wick, what happens is when you have fuel in here, obviously lights, and you have a little flame. Eventually, as the lighter starts getting drier and that fuel is used up, you start to get a little bit of smoke. Some people will see that little wisp of smoke. What's happening is the wick itself doesn't have fuel on it anymore, or very little fuel, and it starts to burn the wick. All right, so what you want to do is, as this gets really black and charred and stuff, you want to pull it up to expose some fresh wick, snip the top off there, and then obviously refill it. So actually at the end of the video, we're going to try that and see if that fixes this later, because I'm guessing that is the problem. We're going to find out in a little bit. So also American flag patch, which is just awesome. Really appreciate that. Some yum lures. These are really good. These are some Christy Craw. I think I've used these. I don't know if I've used this color. This is the blue black flake. Probably. I've gone through so many different soft lures, but this stuff's really good. Look how lively those legs look in there. It looks like it's real. So yeah, very cool. Just got back into fishing. I do have a fishing video I haven't posted yet. I fished for the first time in 2020, like a week ago or so. No, a little less than a week. So you guys will see that. Definitely had some cobwebs to shake off. Made some mistakes, got caught up in some trees and stuff. Might be a fun video, we'll see. But anyway, we got some beef jerky here. Rosie's Vermont beef jerky, Cajun style. That sounds awesome. And sweet and spicy. Very cool. Love that stuff. Huge fan of beef jerky. Then he's talking about his old hunting knife. This is a old-timer Schrade Sharpfinger. I'm extremely familiar with this. My grandfather, my father's side, actually had one when he was hunting. I've had several of these over the years. Actually, recently someone in Canada who I talked to had just picked one up for the first time. It's just a classic hunting knife. All right, small little Skinner-style blade, very upswept tip there, nice point as well. Like I said, just totally classic. I actually have a kit to make one of these, and I never did anything with it. Eventually, I wanted to kind of modify it or something. I figured if I got into making knives and stuff, which I still want to do down the road in the future. But anyway, it's literally the blank here. The tip it's not ground down or anything. It's rounded, and you have the handle slabs and the pins and everything. So it's kind of interesting. But anyway, yeah, totally just a small, little, very effective, classic hunting style knife. Very nice, like that. And by the way, the model on the back here, it's a 1520T, so 1520T. In case you guys are interested in that, like I said, these are widely available from all different years. This thing has been made for a very long time. And then we have this, I think this is a lighter. So, oh, cool. This looks like that Zippo case that I got. TG. All right, there's a little kind of a bail. I guess that just keeps it closed. But then also there's a release button here. And then a button on the side. So there's your plasma style lighter. But kind of a, you know, survival. I'll use that in air quotes too, because these could be obviously very good in a survival situation, but it obviously also relies on battery power. So you'd have to make sure you have the charging cable. It looks like a little micro USB, maybe. It goes in the back there. It's probably in the box here, but you want to make sure you have the charging cable and a battery pack. So if this does, you know, obviously lose power and you have a real emergency situation, you want to be able to charge it out in the middle of nowhere. Even better would be a battery pack that maybe has, you know, a solar panel on it or something like that. But still a pretty cool option. It seems pretty closed, even without that little bail piece. There is a rubber seal in here, so I'm assuming that it's waterproof. Again, that just keeps that from, I guess, opening up. So if you hit the button, it's still not going to accidentally open up. Pretty cool. I like that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everything here. It's absolutely awesome. Right now, I'm going to... Actually, let me grab the stuff and we're going to fix this together. Why not, right? Hang on a minute. All right, so what is the stuff? Some Zippo fluid and a pair of scissors. Well, in this case, multi-tool with a pair of scissors in it. So we're going to see if, actually, I want to use the, put this back. I want to use the pliers first to pull up on that wick. All right, so let's zoom in a little bit here. So you're going to grab that wick down low. And I don't like just pull, because you could pull the whole thing out on accident. I kind of twist as I'm pulling slowly. All right, and then once you get to a certain point, you kind of cant it up like this. All right, so I'm using my thumb as, you know, a stable section. And there you go. So the wick is pulled up. All right, let's close this. Go back to our scissors. Love this tool. And give that a little snip right at the base of the chimney. You don't want it up too high. So, I mean, this doesn't look like too charred or anything, so not 100% sure if that's the problem or not. But we're going to find out in a second here. You can use the end of the scissors here to pick up our little piece of felt on the bottom. I'm going to put that down so I can put this back in the case. What I like to do is orientate it. So it's going to go like this when I'm done. So I flip it around. So what I do is after I fill it, I flip it and put that back in and pop that back down. Alright, so now we got our fluid. Actually, let me zoom out here for you so you can see what I'm doing better. Actually, let me show you this as well. You don't have tools here. You use the case to pop that open. Worked even better than the scissors. Alright, so back in business. I'm not going to fill this up totally. So I have no plans on using this in the immediate future, so it's just going to waste the fuel, but I want to fill it enough so that obviously that fluid will get to the wick. We'll see if it works. Alright, so I didn't totally fill it. Put that off to the side. We're letting gravity bring all that fuel down. It's soaking up in all the rayon, and obviously the wick on the inside, and hopefully the end of the wick, so it will light. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Just give this a couple seconds. I know I can edit this out, but I'm not going to, because that's just how I roll. Alright. Hopefully that was enough. Flip it around, pop it in, put that down. What do you know? It's working. So although this is, it really, I mean, as I snipped it, it opened up a little bit. You can see all that fresh white that's underneath there, but I'm assuming that was the problem. Now you can see how this is so charred. It's because I didn't let a lot of that fluid collect. You really shouldn't do that. You should let it sit upside down, should be more fuel, let that completely soak up. Because again, when you're lighting your Zippo lighter, you don't want to set the wick on fire. You want to light the fuel that is, you know, soaked inside of it. Okay, so once you see that, when you light your Zippo and you put it out and you see those little embers burning or whatever, you probably need some fuel. All right, little pro tip. But like I said, if it just does not light at all, pull it up, give it a little snip, and you are good to go. So there you go. Thank you again, Logan. That was it was really, really nice of you. A very cool surprise, and I'm glad you enjoyed the trade. The PMP Revenge is a sweet knife, and I'm sure you're enjoying it currently while making this video. So anyway, that's it for now, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Maybe learned a little something if you haven't seen the other Zippo videos, but that was a quick, easy fix. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.